I model my game when I moved to safety after
Earl.
ET.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's who I want to be. That's what I want to do. You know what I mean? So I would text ET. Hey, E, like, what you weigh? How much you weighing? Like, what I need to weigh? Because I'm coming from nickel. You know what I mean? I'm going safety. I'm finna be bruising a little bit more. Like, so that's the first thing that kind of went through my mind, the shock, the whole thing of, man, I can't even be a dad the way I want to this offseason because I got to sit here and rehab. Y'all say something to them, bro. Like, say something. If they messing up, y'all say something, bro. I'm like, y'all just walk around and y'all want to be calm and cool and collected.
Before we get started, we got our first sponsor. Shout out to Manscaped.
Wait, hold on, wait. So that's Manscaped, and I see you got a nice fresh cut.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're looking good.
You could trim yourself up, do your mustache.
Right.
Do what you're supposed to do, you know what I mean?
No, what you supposed to do?
What's mandatory?
And what's that?
What's that?
The way you want your woman coming to bed, fellas, come to bed the same way, if you know what I mean.
So wait a minute. Hold on. In front of the world, right now, you just admitted that I told you look good here, and then you said be universal, so you using those clippers for down there and up there. You come to KJ's crib, you just want to cut. Cliff, you just want to cut. He gonna cut.
Don't you put that on my face,
He gonna
man.
cut you with the same clippers that he hit you with down there, and you hit you up there.
He ain't getting cut with it. It's only me.
Okay.
And the way I, you know what I'm saying?
Don't do your kids like that either, man. Don't be trying to use the same thing with
I'm
you.
not.
So the Manscaped keep you right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Stay fresh, stay clean. Manscaped. And make sure y'all use a promo code for this. KJ20, 20% off, free shipping, Manscaped. Appreciate y'all.
Usually, we love to get things off our chest. I'm going to start it off right now. I can't wait. Go ahead and pull that right there, bruh. Pull that right there.
Show us. Hey, we got this thing called KJ's Corner. Before we get started, I got something off my chest, G. I can already tell with the retired players, hey, y'all want to come on the show? Yeah, man, when you need me. With these new dudes, hey, man, I got memes, bro. I got this, I got that.
Yeah.
It can't be like this, bro.
Yeah.
It can't be like this.
Did Quandre ever get back to you, or did I have
No,
to
Quandre, he hit me back. He hit me back.
Right.
Well, we good.
Yeah. I mean, hey, bro, people got stuff to do too.
I know. I'm retired. I ain't got a damn thing to do.
Exactly. You vibe at the crib.
But wait a minute, though. You see how your jersey right there, front and center, though?
You know, I had to make sure that's probably one of the last jerseys I wore in 37 too. So he got one of the special ones.
Nino 6. All right, bro. So one thing I love about you, bro, is your football IQ. You get everybody lined up on the back end, get the linebackers right, all this stuff. I told you you should have got the green dot. You ain't want to do it.
Nah.
But anyway, bro, walk us through this play, bro. Tell us what you seeing, the situation of the football game, down and distance. What you seeing right here when this play is played?
I mean, really, bro, if you think about it, right, I think this overtime, if I'm not mistaken, right? It's overtime. So the Rams, they ain't got nothing to lose. You feel me? They playing with house money. They about to go home. They about to regroup, get ready for the offseason, right? So K. Scott gave us a tip early in the week. And he told us 15, Tutu Atwell, that's a speed guy, right? He runs the jet sweeps, he does all that, right? But if you play it a little bit, and I told this to Darius Butler now, you see how far he get extended.
Yeah.
Every time he gets far extended like that, it was a deep shot. Every time it was a deep shot. It was a deep type of play. So I seen him getting extended. So I'm just thinking, let me get my depth, first of all, but let me get back in the middle of the field and square myself up. I honestly could have been over a little bit farther, but I'm talking to Abrams, so I kind of get off my track. But then they run a play that was ran the week before. A team tried to run it in us, but we was in quarters. And it was just a deep comeback with the high 7.
Yeah. So tell me, what are you looking at right here? Because I see when the ball snap, you pointing with your right hand.
Yeah.
And you pointing with your left hand.
Yeah.
What that pointing doing for you?
For me, I'm really trying to tell, when I'm pointing with my left hand, I'm telling the backside corner, shove.
What
shove.
that mean?
Push back, push, help me. I'm finna push right.
Yeah.
You come and you take over because there ain't no receivers to the left.
Yeah.
Ain't no work for him. So you come back this way. Yeah, you climb up. I'm finna go here, right? So I'm telling Mike Jack, shove. You feel me? So come on. So that give me the opportunity to push my zone over, which gets me back to the half. But when Baker kind of opens this way, I take a step, probably a little false step. I could have stayed over there. But as I see this,
How confident right now are you that ball is going where you think it's going?
I'm confident where it's going, but I can see, I'm looking at his arm, his body language, right? He getting ready, he raising that arm up to go high. That's deep shot. That's what I want.
Ball out break.
You feel me? Ball out, gone. I worked that all off season. You
Yeah.
feel me? So as soon as he does that and that ball come off and I get a peek of it, all I'm thinking, that's mine. I worked that drill all off season.
Yeah.
Now last year I ain't worked as much because I had surgery and I was rehabbing and all that.
Yeah.
But come off the hash to go make a play at the numbers, you know what I mean? You're supposed to make those. You feel? But the moment, the time in the game, the place, what's everything, everybody can't make that play.
Now, is red line or red line a thing that Coach Curl used? Is that a terminology used across the league?
It's used across the league, but red line to red line means more here.
Yeah.
Obviously for the fact, ET29. You feel me? Like any free safety, I don't care who you is, you know what I mean? The best in the world, whatever. You watch Earl.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And you seen Earl making them plays. And
Yeah.
all you see is a road runner going across the field, making them plays. So that's what guys want to. I model my game when I move to safety after
Earl.
ET.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's who I want to be. That's what I want to do. You know what I mean? So I would text ET. Hey, E, like, what you weigh? How much you weighing? Like, what I need to weigh? Because I'm coming from nickel. You know what I mean? I'm going safety. I'm finna be bruising a little bit more. Like,
Yeah.
hey, ET, what do you see right here? Hey, E, how you studying film? And he hit me. Hey, bro, we in a cover 3 system. I know how teams gonna attack us. So we play a lot of cover 3. That's what we stick to. I'm gonna know the weaknesses in cover 3. So for me, now coming to this system, I had to learn that. And I learned the weaknesses. I know what it is. That's a beater. You know what I mean? That's a 20-yard comeback on
If you
read.
ain't, yeah.
Are you saying that Texas makes the best safeties in the world?
I say Texas make the best DBs in the world. In my honest opinion. I think, you know, we had a couple down years, but at the end of the day, when you look at it, the tradition that we have of DBs is top notch. You know what I mean? You can't bet against it.
All right, let's take this thing another step. You get the pick.
Uh-oh.
Cool.
Yeah.
If I'm your coach,
I'm going, ooh,
hey, Quandre, get the pick, stop, and take off running.
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
Talk to me.
What you mean? I caught the pick and I just kind of blacked out a little bit. You feel me? I kind of blacked out and I seen a familiar face over there who I had been talking trash to all game. And you right, I could have turned it up, but you feel me? Seahawks paid me to go get the ball.
Yeah.
I got the ball. Geno, you just got the new deal. I helped you. I just gave Geno a
Yeah,
assist.
it's your time to shine.
You feel me? You go get it done. Now they say you got a game-winning drive. That's another $5 million for Geno. You feel it? But I had to point the ball at Bob.
Yeah. And speaking of getting paid, first off, congrats.
Appreciate
Just
it.
extending your deal, man. Just explain to me, first of all, what went into that? What went into restructuring your contract? Why would you restructure it? What does that do for the team? Did it happen quick? It took a while.
Yeah.
What went into that?
I mean, it's just one of them things where if you want to win, you know what I mean, that's what teams are doing nowadays. They restructuring deals. You get your money up front. You get those guys some extra cap space. At the end of the day, you might take a hit on the back end and, you know, your cap number might be a little higher the next year. But if you perform like I expect to do, as we all should, you bet on yourself, at the end of the day, you shouldn't be worried about that. But that also gives me an opportunity to get my money up front where I can put my money wherever I want to put it, where I can grow my money. Stocks, funds, whatever I need to do, I can do that with my money right now, and I don't have to wait till May to get all of my money.
So, Quandre, you broke this news, right? I looked on Twitter. You broke this news. Lately, you've been breaking a lot of news. Is this for real or is this for play? What's your plan with all this breaking the news? After football, during football, what is your plan with all this media stuff?
I mean, I think I just have fun with it. You know what I mean, G? Like, yeah, this is something that I could see myself doing when I'm done.
You good at it.
But for me, I like to have fun with it, bro. And I think the older you get, the more you realize that, you know, your clock is winding down. You feel me? So if you do want to go in the media, right? I want to go in the media and I want to do something. I've been blessed to be a part of the Longhorn Network at UT. So I've been in the media game for a long time and doing things like that. So for me, just having fun with it, but also making those connections. You know what I mean? Like to have a Hall of Famer and Bobby give me my first scoop of, hey, I'm going to break this news, bro. You coming back to Seattle. That meant a lot to me. And that just gets that buzz going. So everybody always expects me to break something. You know what I mean? Like they always expected me to know the news. So It's been cool though. The Seahawks have been great with me and being able to let me do that because every team isn't like that. So
did Chenna tell you?
no, I didn't get the Chenna. I was kind of mad. So me and him gonna talk about that today.
Yeah.
I knew a deal was in the works because me and Chenna had talked, but I could have told him last week, like if something happened, to let me break the news. But I didn't. You know what I mean? I wanted to give him his space, give him his opportunity. But you know what I mean? Anybody else that signed an extension, they gonna let me know first.
So I want to ask this, and this question is for the both of y'all. Chenna just got that, he 59.
Pay the man.
He got 32 guaranteed. What does that do? Now, look, at my job, at regular jobs, right, sometimes we count other folks' money. I'm talking,
Yeah.
For y'all, I'm sure you excited,
Yeah.
but are there ever times, KJ, where some people is like,
Dudes do count other dudes' pockets.
do they?
For some strange reason, like they look at other dudes' money, what they getting. I didn't get this, why he get that? Hey, trade me if I ain't getting this. Unfortunately, it does happen in our business.
Okay.
But when you look at it, man, we all come from similar backgrounds.
Yeah.
Folks didn't have much, didn't have nothing. But when one dude win, bro, that only does nothing but help the dudes coming up from behind.
Yeah.
You see other dudes get paid. When it's your turn, they raise that bar up. Damn it, I'm about to get paid too.
Yeah.
And so,
Love it.
at the end of the day, focus on yourself. When another dude get paid, congrats, bro. You help your family out. You helped you out. That's where it should end. That's where it end and start.
Yeah.
Love it.
Now I agree. I mean, I'm excited for Chenna. You know what I mean? I seen the work that he put in since he got here last year. So for me, I want everybody to get paid. Hell, get paid because when my time come, I'm trying to hit him over the head too. So I ain't hating on nobody. I want everybody to get paid. I see Trayvon Diggs get paid.
Yeah.
Get your money, bro.
Right.
Get your money and live your life. Take care of your family. And ain't never no hate here.
So that's the ups, right? When you guys get paid. Now I want to talk about the lows, the downs, and I want to go back to when you got hurt. And I want to go through what you went through. What was that night like for you? When you went to sleep that night, knowing you hurt, knowing you probably got a long road ahead.
Yeah.
Take us back to that night, what you went through, what's going through your mind?
I think for me, the first thing that kind of went through my mind, and of course everybody see the picture of me crying and stuff like that. But I think for me, the first thing that I thought about was not being able to go to the park with my daughter and play with my daughter and hang out with my daughter and do those type of things that I don't get to do during the season in the off season. You feel me? So that's the first thing that kind of went through my mind, the shock, the whole thing of, man, I can't even be a dad the way I want to this off season because I got to sit here and rehab. You know what I mean? And then I think the second thing that went through my mind was more of like, dang, I don't get to play in the Pro Bowl with Slay, who's like my best friend.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, dang, we have been talking about going to the Pro Bowl and hanging out, our families being together, you know what I mean, and doing that. And then 3 is just like, dang, is this going to affect my money? Yeah. You know what I mean? I put it all on the line this year. I bet on myself. I did everything the right way. You know what I mean? Yeah. And this happened. But it never was a why me moment. It never was because for me, my faith is so strong that like I cried for like an hour. And then once I got to the hospital, they aligned my leg and everything because they had to realign my leg 3 times. Don't nobody know that. My leg was so far off track that they had to realign it 3 times. So for me, it was like once that was over, it was like, all right, I'm going to be back. I'm texting everybody like, hey, I'll be back. Don't even trip. Like, I'll be cool. Mom, don't worry. Like, my wife met me out in Green Bay. Of course, Locke went with me. So I was in better spirits. I was cool. It was just the constant rehab and not having the opportunity to train the way I wanted to. That was the most frustrating part.
And bro, did the Seahawks give you any assurance like Quandre, know this happened to you still gonna be a part of this organization, we go take care of you? Or you just didn't find out until it was time, when it was free agent time?
No, they were real upfront, honest, where, hey, you are number one priority. You know what I mean? And they kept it real, and I always will respect John and Pete because I tell them all the time, y'all really changed my life twice. You feel me? You got me out of Detroit, and then you've gave me a new contract, and you guys don't even know if I'm going to come back and be the player that I was before the injury. So for me, it was always upfront, honest, and I always appreciate them for that.
During your rehab, and the fact that John and Pete are letting you know that you're the number one priority, does that help you during your rehab?
Yeah, no doubt. It always gives you that vote of confidence and knowing that it is somebody that cares. And don't get me wrong, I had other offers, bigger offers to go other places, but it was just more of these guys saved me once. I trust these guys, and I owe it to these guys to get them that respect. And okay, this offer is a dang good offer. So I could take this offer, and my money gonna balance out when them taxes come out. So I'll be straight.
Yep. And let's fast forward. So you have the injury, you get paid, go through camp. It's season time.
Yeah.
Everybody in the whole country, them Seahawks about to win 3-4 games.
Right.
They about to be trash. Russ gone. Who is Geno Smith? These dudes, Bobby gone.
Right.
What's your mentality going into last season? Like, our back against the wall, everybody doubting us. What was your mentality as the leader and the captain of the team, how this season about to be?
It was crazy because for me, it was fighting the whole stigma of the Seahawks being trash, and I'm fighting the whole stigma of, is he gonna come back and be the player he is? You feel me? So for me, it lining up perfectly for me. I'm just like, I'm gonna just go and I'm gonna ball. We gonna ball, and then everybody can shut up about everything. People can't say that I'm not back. People can't say that the Seahawks trash because we gonna win games. I'm a ball. You do that, and then everybody's happy. You feel me? So my whole mentality was kind of the mentality I had my whole career, just like the underdog mentality of I'm a 6th-round draft pick 200. I had to fight through adversity. I've been through a lot of stuff. So at the end of the day, what's this gonna do to phase me? You know what I
Quandre,
mean?
you're the leader, one of the leaders on this team. You are, I would say, a vocal leader. I look at Geno Smith, and I don't see him being as vocal. I see that dude just walking the walk, and everybody being like, okay, that's the captain, that's Geno, I see you. Take us into mind, what is Geno Smith like?
But it's funny that you say G's not vocal because G is vocal.
Is he?
Yeah, he is vocal. And I think people misinterpreted his coolness and his calm demeanor for like, he just chilling, he just going with the flow. I think G is real fiery. I see him get on cat's tail. I see him like get amped up during the game. And everybody see that, like, that's my quarterback, bro. Like, he getting lit. Like, you know what I mean? And knowing G as a person, which, you know, me and Kay had been around G for a long time. So, like, just knowing him, the way he went about his business, the way he worked when he was the backup, the way he would shred us up on scout team, and we like, bro, they ain't gonna be throwing the ball right there. Like, stop doing that. You know what I mean? Like, so for us, it's like, that's my quarterback. That's my leader. You know what I mean? He doing his thing, and we just gonna follow what he do. But at the same time, he getting fiery, he getting everybody amped up. And on the sideline, I'm like, okay, like, I gotta go bring that same energy.
And when you look at this season, here's the thing. Y'all ain't surprising nobody.
Right.
Made the playoffs last year, drafted Jackson, you got Witherspoon, Bobby back, Geno paid. This team looking for real.
Right.
Is y'all mentality like, oh, our back is still against the wall, we need to, you know, fight out of it? Or we that team, we for real, we about to make the playoffs and make some for real noise?
I mean, I still think we got that underdog mentality still, because at the end of the day, we went one round and we got beat pretty good in the first round. You feel me? So we ain't really made no noise the way we want to make noise. You feel me? We got a bunch of guys with older guys and younger guys that's hungry to prove something. I mean, Bobby, he got something to prove. He back. I still got something to prove. These lists are killing me. Talking about I ain't one of the best in the world.
Not top 100, I saw that.
I mean, you was 109, Quandre.
That's what I'm saying. So I got something to prove.
Does that bother you?
I mean, it's whatever. You know what I mean? I'm paid.
Scale of 1 to 10, how much it bother you?
No, you get mad, bro.
I get mad.
You get mad.
I get mad, but I'm at a point where I'm 30 years old. I got 2 kids and a wife at the crib. A lot of stuff don't bother me like it used to.
Okay.
But I do get mad. Don't get me wrong. That's why I put out that tweet. That's all I'm gonna say about the list. And I list all the stuff that I did, but that's just most stuff that I got a chance to go do. So you know what I mean? I got something to prove. Jamal got something to prove. All these cats. Julian Love got something to prove. I feel like he should have been a $10+ million guy this offseason. So there's a lot of guys got a lot of stuff to prove. And offensively, I know G wants to. I know DK. I know all those guys want to go do those things. So I think we just got that mentality where we want to go get it. And I think it's going to be fun and exciting.
And here's the thing, bro. In order to get to the Super Bowl, Coach Carroll always talk about win the West, win the West, win the West. The team that's in the way right now is the San Francisco 49ers. What is it about them dudes? What is the problem that the Niners present? And what is it going to take for y'all to get over that hump and really just be like, hey, we the best team in this division. We about to own the West this year.
I wouldn't say even get over the hump, because I think last year was the first time that I've lost to the 49ers since I've been here. The one year we lost the end of the season, I didn't play. I had a high ankle sprain. So I feel like, yeah, they got outnumbered last year, which is cool. You know what I mean? And they're a great team, great guys. I love a lot of guys on that team because I'm friends with a lot of guys on that team. But at the end of the day, it's just a rivalry, bro. It's that rivalry, and it's they had that punch you in the mouth attitude, the same one we got. You feel me? So it's just two teams colliding and clashing against each other, and you know, sometimes they might come out on top, and sometimes we come out. We've swept them since I've been here. I think we won like 4 in a row. They won 3 in a row. So now let's see if the pendulum swings back in our way. And you know, we know that they got all the bragging rights right now, and you know, I mean, they going through their stuff over there too. So for us, we just got to lock in on what we do, and then when it comes, you know what I mean, it'd be Kyle Shanahan and the San Francisco 49ers against Pete Carroll and the Seattle Seahawks, and we go handle it.
I want to go back to the leadership skills because I got to tell you, even before I met you, there was something that I told you this on Twitter. I absolutely love about you. You just, I don't know, maybe it's because you're vocal, you talk to fans, you talk to everybody. I really love that about you. How do you explain your leadership to people that's out there? What type of leadership, what is your style of leadership with this team?
I wouldn't even say vocal, and K probably could.
Why you laughing?
I got my answer. Whatever you say, I got my own answer.
I feel like K can attest to that. Like, I ain't a vocal leader where I'm like in God's face and I'm like, hey, like, this is what we need to do. I ain't giving no pep talks. I don't do all that. Like, really, I'm a jokester. I keep the mood light. You feel me? I work my tail off. I make plays. I have fun with guys. You feel me? I have a brand in the league where guys respect me, and it's always kind of been like that as I've grown up. And people have always told me that people gravitate towards being around me, but it's more of like I just stay true to who I am. You feel? I never change who I am. I talk trash to everybody. I talk trash to coaches. I talk trash to players, trainers. It don't matter. That's just who I am. You feel me? So guys can see that I'm down to earth. Guys can see that I'm real. Guys can see that I don't change. If I tell a guy to do something and the coach says wrong, I'm going to take the blame and I'm going to say, hey, that's on me. I told him to do that. You know what I mean? Because that's what real men do. You feel me? So I think more of me, I'm just more of a laid-back, cool cat, and I go make plays, and when the plays that I make, I go make them, and I help other guys make plays.
He is laid back and cool. He is a jokester, but what I challenge Quandre on, I said, Quandre, he usually starts getting vocal when dudes be messing up.
Yeah.
I'm like, Quandre, he gets to this point like, bro, tighten up. I told you this play was coming. You still mess up on him. Like, Quandre, you got to get to dudes before you reach that point.
Yeah.
So get dudes during the week, get dudes, you know, in walkthrough. But when Quandre get mad, especially when dudes mess up, that's when Quandre really start turning up.
Yeah.
So you gonna work on that this year?
Yeah, for sure I work on it. Body language, it's crazy because between KJ and Bobby, I don't know how many text messages I get during the season. Hey, you got to work on your body language. Because that just kind of, I get frustrated. So I'm a type of guy, I kind of let stuff build up. You feel me? Like, I let it build up before I kind of explode and get mad. And it's like, when I get mad, then I'm really mad.
Yeah.
Sure.
And it shows, my body language shows that's just who I am. So yes, I do need to get better with like body language and addressing the issue before it boils to that point.
I never heard, I mean, help me understand this whole body language thing. Where did you learn that from?
We learned bad body language from Luke Kuechly. That's what me and Bobby, every time we watch Luke Kuechly, oh my God, what is this? Like, bro, you ain't gotta, everybody know he messed up. You don't gotta cause a scene to let everybody know that you know that your brother messed up.
Yeah.
Hey, go over there, pep talk him up. You ain't gotta roll your eyes, throw a fit. Hey, next play, bounce back, we gonna be all good.
Yeah.
I couldn't stand Luke. Quandre not like that.
Yeah.
He ain't like that. He'll wait till you get to the sideline, get on you. But he not like Luke Kuechly though.
It's funny though, because when I first got here, I used to get so mad at Bobby and KJ. I'm like, bruh, y'all say something to them, bruh. Like, say something. If they messing up, y'all say something, bruh. This ain't my team. Right. I'm like, y'all say something, y'all the leaders. I'm like, y'all just walk around and y'all want to be calm and cool and collected. I'm like, hey, bruh. But I also had the other part. Well, I remember we lost 2 games in a row, 2020 year. We started off hot. We lost 2 games in a row. I think we lost to the Cardinals.
I think it's Buffalo.
Cardinals and Buffalo.
Yeah.
And KJ was mad. He moping around like, I got something to say. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I look at him, I'm like, bro, I know. I understand, bro. I'm like, we 6-2. I'm like, I've been 2-6 before. So maybe this ain't the time to like blow up yet. You
Right,
feel me?
right,
Like,
right.
let's what's the name? Let's work on it. Let's, you know what I mean, address what you got to say. But like, let's not act like this the end of the world. You feel me? Because I've seen other parts. I've been in Detroit, but we lost a lot. So I know how to handle the losing. They never knew how to lose 2 in a row.
Because we was winning, but we wasn't winning like I'm accustomed to winning.
Yeah.
We giving them 400 yards, but we still winning. Dudes
Yeah.
come in the locker room mad after a win.
Yeah.
So I like this. So we had to get this corrected.
Yeah.
But bro, I know you got a meeting.
Bro.
It's almost 5, bro. Much
Yes,
love
sir.
to you, my dog.
Yes, sir.
you.
Appreciate y'all for having me. We're going to have to get on here longer one time and really talk.
Before you go, you want to say something to the fans? The fans always love you, bro.
Yeah.
You want to say something to them?
Just want to say appreciate you to the 12s always for having my back. You feel me? And at the end of the day, you know what I mean? We locked in for life. No matter what goes on, we locked in. So we're going to keep having fun. I'm going to keep turning up. I'm going to keep breaking news for y'all. And, you know, hopefully we got some more breaking news coming up in the next week or two.
Yep. Appreciate y'all joining us, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. And remember, if you do something, make sure you do it the right way.